Got it.
Okay, thank you, everyone. All right, few announcements. Okay, there won't be a meeting next Tuesday, no meeting between the two holidays, but we will meet two evenings.
We
6
don't have to
p.m.
stand now, do we?
What's that?
We can sit down, can't we?
I'm sorry.
We can sit down,
Yes,
can't
I'm
we?
sorry.
Peace.
We'll have an evening celebration on January 4th, so 6 p.m. we'll meet here. Bring family, friends, and obviously yourself. And we'll have a nice dinner, sit down, no business. It's just a get together, say hi, howdy, tell lies to each other about the gifts you got and everything else. So it's an enjoyable night. All right, we're gonna get right to it with the board elections. Here's who we have nominated and we'll put up for a vote. So we have Vice President, which would be Bill Murphy, serve again. Treasurer, Paul Strong. President nominee, Al Pasha. Sergeant at Arms, we haven't got it nailed down because I haven't talked to Bob Church yet, but I believe he'll do it. So we'll put him on the ballot. If he, for some reason, turns it down, I'll be talking to somebody else. Immediate past president, we don't vote on that. That'll be me. That's locked in. So outstanding, we'll have the secretary and director at large. Bill Murphy turned me on to Walter Farr to talk to him for the secretary. Walter Child. Why did I say Walter Farr? I knew a guy named Walter Farr, worked with a guy named. So Walter Childs, and when I can get in touch with him, he's traveling right now. We'll put that on the slate, and then director at large will also. Paul is here. Okay, good. All right. So, for Vice President, Bill Murphy, all those in favor, raise your hand, say aye. Aye.
Aye.
Looks like it's unanimous. We got two people on the screen here, Randy.
Joan,
Two people, so it's Stan and Joan.
Yeah.
Okay, for treasurer, Paul Strong, all those in favor, hands up, say aye.
Aye.
Oh, it's unanimous. President nominee, Al Paschal, all those in favor?
Aye.
Unanimous. Sergeant at Arms, Bob Church, all those in favor?
Aye.
And that's it. So as soon as we get a secretary nominated and director at large, we'll bring those up as we name them. Hopefully, right after the new year, we'll fill those positions. Real quick with some other project announcements. Bill, you want to say anything about the Marianne Smith?
No.
Okay. Basket raffle? How about Betty?
We have grown the basket and the Rotary basket got the second highest request during the community. We got 10% of the total sales. It's about $8,000.
Wow, that's great. Okay. And Bill, we'll come back to you. Are you ready to make any kind of announcement about the thing you and I and Bill Murphy have been kicking around as far as the raffle?
just real quick, we've got a tremendous strategy for fundraising. More to come. But it's a really tight strategy.
Yeah, I agree. It'll be fun too.
Oh, yeah, making money is always
Are
fun.
you
Yeah.
gonna tell us about
No, because I want to eat.
it? Are you gonna tell us about it today?
After I eat, maybe.
Okay.
All right, and again, Bill, I don't know whether you have any information on it, but the YMCA were for 100% support. You know where we're at with that?
We're not 100%.
Okay, all right. So we're going to tweak it a little bit to make some type of commitment for donation. We're looking for 100% to commit to donating some monies to the YMCA. All right, and then the invisible history.
Well, we are processing the interviews, hopefully more will be scheduled sometime next.
Okay. When you say next year, it sounds like a far away date, but it's only a week.
Yeah, yeah. After
Okay.
the holidays.
10 days.
Yeah, technically speaking. I'm taking a weekend off. All right, we're still looking for awards committee chair. And why don't we just go ahead and get happy dollars out of the way? Anybody got $2 today?
I'm against that. I want to eat.
All right, you
That's
happy
hot.
about,
You got hot food.
all right, let's go ahead and eat.
Ladies first.
So we do whatever the one with the loudest voice. says.
Hey, Paul, what were you trying to tell me? Oh,
Bill, get in line, you're hungry.
What are you eating?
I
What's for
will,
lunch?
I will.
What's-
Officers
what's-
are last.
What's for lunch?
I don't know, Stan.
Oh. I gotta go out soon. I gotta go north.
Where, see your mom?
No, just an Hancock. I gotta get my grandson.
Oh.
You gotta go.
Paul, I don't, hold on, Stan. Paul, I don't
What?
see you trying to get in. Yeah, I'm the host.
I like being.
Oh, you know what? Maybe somebody's. Let me see if I'm the host.
You should be.
Well, you know, it's,
That's what it said on my thing.
okay. Oh, yeah, Diane Dawson's trying to get in.
Christmas Eve.
Okay, I'm letting him in now.
Next day I'll drive up.
Jim Rich is there and Diane.
Oh,
Hey, guys, I'm sorry. I'm a little late letting you in. But that's the way it is. They're eating now. Jim, are you there?
Hello, sir.
Merry Christmas, Jim.
Well, thank you very much, and Merry Christmas to you.
Merry Christmas, Diane.
Merry Christmas to everyone. Oh, Joan, that looks good. What are you munching?
Right. I'm actually, it's meeting.
Boy, they're in line eating now.
Oh, is that Paul with the mask on?
Yeah, Paul has a mask on.
Well, I like it. What's the A for?
Alabama.
Hey,
Oh, okay. How
when does
foolish
Alabama
of me.
play again?
So you know I'm not a
December 31st.
sports fan.
You're not a sportsman. I see it. I know.
Funny you should ask about Alabama. How you doing, Ray?
Pretty good, thank you, sir.
We've got quite a turnout.
Well, Bill, don't. I mean, you should enjoy your lunch as well.
I will. They're still in line. I just had to get Chuck. Chuck was gonna go on like, like the hot meal wasn't there. But to tell you guys who's here, Bill Stram's here, Mark Clark is here. I think you saw that Paul, Rick Hubbard is here. Can you see Meddy?
Oh, Rick's there?
I think you can see Meddy is here. Jackie's here too.
Do you remember when you joined the club?
Jim is here. Chuck is here, telling everybody. That's pretty good turnout.
We got a nice wave there.
Oh, Diane,
Yes.
you're not returning my phone calls.
No, I finally did finish up that other project, but I'm going out all afternoon.
Call somebody.
I'll call you tomorrow.
Oh, like they're here. I'll slide over. Come in right here.
So my rule is within 24 hours. The doctors are sporting masks. Does that tell you something?
Both of the doctors?
Yep.
Oh. Okay.
I think that's a secret message.
Many says it's okay.
Yeah.
The doctors are 2-to-1 on masks.
Oh. Oh.
Bill Murphy's here. Yeah, I'm gonna get my food. I'll be back.
All right.
It's still beautiful.
It almost sounds like a fire drill.
It is, yeah.
A fire alarm, I should say.
Yeah.
That's an echo, it's feedback.
Yeah.
Very much.
Hey, Paul, turn your speaker on.
Oh, I thought I had. Nah.
You and Paul. Rick, come on. The Christmas spirit.
Okay.
My speaker is off, but my microphone probably isn't.
Turn your mic off.
How do I turn the mic off?
I don't think you-
Come on now, you're supposed to be on top of all this stuff. Yeah.
But maybe if you just mute yourself, that might do it.
Mark, sit here if you want to be good.
Well, are you guys doing?
Yeah, I'll get my stuff out of it.
Oh, yeah, I can mute myself. No, you won't be able to hear the meeting.
Not you, Bill. Let Paul mute.
Just mute yourself.
Mute, yeah. I think I muted you.
Mic off and the
think I'm muted now.
Okay. Are you guys getting feedback?
No, that's good so far. As long as
Yeah.
everybody mutes out.
Squared away. Is that a baby cat, Joan?
Oh, how adorable.
When'd you get it?
Oh, a baby cat.
You're on mute, Joan. You're on mute. We can't hear the cat tail.
Really like that, huh, Jack?
Okay. 4 weeks ago, I came home and someone had left this kitty in a carrier on my kitchen door.
Oh my goodness. So that was a deliberate gift. That was not a stray.
It was a deliberate gift and I have no idea who it's from.
Oh, that is so funny. So is that a boy or a girl?
It's a girl and I've named her Abby.
Abby, well, she's adorable.
I think she's about 7 weeks old now. I got her when
Okay.
she was about 4.
So she was a real young kitten.
She weighed 1.1 pounds.
Oh my heavens.
You've probably taken her to the vet twice.
That's where I'm taking her now at 1 o'clock.
Well,
That's
she
right,
is
I have
certainly
to leave.
cute.
She is such a ball of energy. It's amazing.
Oh, I'm sure she is.
Yeah. My male cat doesn't like her.
Oh, he'll get over it.
Well, it's been 3 weeks now.
He'll get over it.
He
I hope
doesn't,
so.
he doesn't slap her around, does he?
No, he just hisses and walks away.
And she follows, doesn't she?
She tries to. What are you doing? What are you doing?
On the back porch, this is a little bit walking space for an animal. And he or it walks all the way around and then jumps off. Plus, we believe that cat is responsible for keeping the field nice.
Or I guarantee you. Because we used to have mice, yeah.
And they disappeared.
When they moved in, the 2 cats next door, no mice.
Oh, the little field mouse.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know, Jones, Lee, and who else? Oh, that's Paul.
Jim was on.
No, that's Paul. That's the other one. Oh, yeah, their Stanley is off. Okay. 1, 2.
So you can accept for review.
Oh, but we count those 3. We got 1, 2,
So
3,
we have
4.
15.
That's pretty good.
No,
12 here plus 4, so 5.
Stanley's
6.
leaving.
he's there. He's just not, his picture's not on.
So 6.
No, he said he had to go pick up his grandson.
Oh, well, he didn't turn the.
But we already had a vote.
Right.
So
Mhm.
it was already counted.
Yeah, you got 4 there.
Have you talked to Nancy lately?
Yeah, well, she had the phone because there was a fire in the building.
Really?
And then she down from the 14th floor. But then in the last floor, she forgot that there is a step down. And so she fell.
Did she injure herself?
Where she had some bruises and so she canceled the trip to California.
Oh,
She was supposed to go with us.
when are you leaving?
24. This is the cheapest airfare.
That's probably least busy day too.
Yeah, on the 24th, most everybody is
Yeah,
there.
everybody wants to get there early.
So we will be very early to be there at like 1 o'clock.
She got a picture there about 3 o'clock, 3 or 4 o'clock.
No, we will be there at 1:30.
You leave, you don't have a direct flight, do you?
We have a direct flight.
From where?
Yeah.
From,
From where? Where do you get?
Chicago, I believe, and then
oh, so you have to get to Chicago. So when are you leaving, Norfolk? What time?
8 o'clock.
Oh, that's not bad.
We have to fly because we have to park the car.
Are you all staying out there for New Year's also?
Yeah. We got to the fourth.
So
Yeah.
Hazel's gonna leave, Nancy there?
No, it's not going because she's spending her Christmas in Syracuse. with her
Oh,
daughter.
but she's not gonna be in Richmond.
Yeah, and Nancy, I believe, will be joining some friends.
Oh, okay. That's good.
You have a son in California, don't you?
Yes, both, my son and my daughter.
So they're both with them. What county?
He's in Los Angeles. Well, they're both in the same town, but she's in Redondo. There's a mailing list. Oh, yeah. There's a mailing list in Los Angeles, so.
This is a hearty meal, Jack. We don't need dinner, maybe something light.
I have some great chili sauce or somewhere.
That's not light.
Was the salad dressing on this salad already?
No.
What is the salad dressing?
Vinaigrette.
She comes in and fixes the virus.
No, seems. Well, used to be she had another person who did it.
Yeah. Keep the place looking good.
Yeah, she had the floors redone. And the counter redone.
I mean, look at the ceiling, how nice and clean it is.
There we have the place next door to you. They are there.
Oh, this
We are
one over
right
here.
in the waiting list.
Oh, you know that the lady who owned it had an office in there. She seemed to be some kind of environmentalist.
Well, that used to be the engraving shop.
No, I think that's further down. Walter?
I thought he was still here.
Yeah, he is. But I think some kind of retail operation will be next door.
Well, that would be good. Well, it won't be long until it's spring again. Did you walk over today?
No, I had to. Right.
Oh,
A little chilly today.
yeah.
Several errands. I have to stop by the pharmacy and the back.
The preparation of your trip.
Yeah.
Paul said that the COVID coronavirus
Yeah.
has gone wild in Washington.
Well, it's been wild in a lot of states.
Well, that's because they're jammed up tight.
Well, let's see, I think the House is already left for Christmas vacation. The Senate,
Who?
the House.
Oh,
I think the Senate is still there.
Joan,
yes.
have you heard anything more about that, the trial of the fellow who abused the horse?
I didn't even know about the trial.
Oh, no. This is for Joan. I don't know if
Oh,
she
Joan,
can hear
oh.
me. I don't, Joan?
Joan, you're on mute.
I haven't heard anything. Have you?
No, I haven't. And I thought that the paper was going to have someone there at the trial. I know that it was because of illness, they were shorthanded that day. So I'll have to follow up on it. We'll see. Sad story. But Bill, just so you know, there was a miniature horse that was left in a very confined area for a long period of time, so long that its hooves grew out in a double spiral and not a helix. It just wrapped around. It made two coils around, and it couldn't walk well. There were other things that happened, and but the county or the Accomack County, I'm not, anyway, the county brought charges against them and it went to trial. And so I don't know who, actually, I do have a good idea. But at any rate, it's a story that we're going to have to cover for the paper.
No, he was asking Joan if she heard any more on it.
Oh, by the way, I feel like I should explain why I'm not present today, because for the longest time I said I don't like Zoom meetings. So I'm here because my wife has a cold. So we're in a day when you can't just say, it's a cold. So I'm sparing everyone and staying home.
Graham wanted to pull it. It didn't work. It didn't work.
Oh, yeah. Didn't you hear it say Bill Scram?
It's shot work.
No.
He always has to be doing something like a good child. Yeah.
Joan, how did St. Charles do with its packaging of Christmas dinners?
We gave out 32 $50 food line gift certificates last Friday. And we're going to be delivering 33 bags of food this Friday.
Oh, bravo.
Yeah. Hey, Jim, it was 25 $50 gift certificates. 25 and 33.
Great. That's great.
Yes.
That's a lot. So good for you guys.
Yeah, it is.
We can close the door anymore, so that's.
I know, we did that too, and the water all over the floor. That was yeah. Yeah. Oh, who are you talking about over there, Bill?
You.
I know you were.
And they were laughing.
Yeah, I heard them. It doesn't bother me. Bad mannered men.
So Betty, do you have any holiday B&B guests?
No, we don't have any. Next year I plan to spend my holiday and have a Christmas tree and decorate.
Next year. Oh, not even outdoors?
Well, I just have a reason to go, that's it. And I put some food.
That's nice.
That is. We've sort of gotten out of the Christmas decoration.
Well, we do have the red and green lights.
I have 2 red lights and 2 green outdoors, and the light globes on the porch.
I have my holiday lights on for the rest of the year, but it just bumped out.
Hey, Jim,
Hi there.
I just texted Dora and she told me that a year of jail time, but all forgiven due to no room, pled guilty, 2,000 fine, and permanent animal abuse on his record.
Whoa. Okay. Oh my. We'll have to, well, definitely need to look into it. It'll be after the holidays, but
I'm an animal lover.
Okay.
We'll follow up.
Find area. No room to exercise. I don't know how those animals survive. I mean, like in Arizona, Montana. It's cold and they're out there in that sun. Are we having a dessert today?
I guess not. She generally she puts it out by now. We can live without dessert. I think she's making some coffee for her. Take out. Jack, want to go to food line? I have to go. I have a list.
He thinks that's like going out, taking me to food.
Also, with a stop at the pharmacy, I have a prescription of.
Oh, that sounds like fun too.
We stopped by the pharmacy today to get the COVID test. They have it available.
Did you get more than one?
That's all.
were they free?
No, they're $27 per box.
And two in a box, because that's, my daughter was telling me, she had, there's a $25 box for two.
It's $27 per piece.
Yeah, I mean, out there in California, $2 cheaper.
Now, that might not be the same thing.
It's a kit to determine.
Yeah, but it might be by a different.
It's the same, everybody
manufacturer.
gets the same kit.
Right, Albuquerque.
Well, why'd you buy so many?
Well, because we're traveling and I just want to be sure that I have it.
You got the COVID on your phone?
No, I don't.
You want it?
I have the one because we're United.
You have a United COVID?
I mean, they have the supervisory one.
No, no, this one measures whether or not you've been exposed to it. It's free. And even when I went out to California, you could change it from one state to the other.
So it's just for the policy.
No, no,
Yeah, that purse matches your pants.
thank you. I saw it in the newspaper here a year plus ago, and I just downloaded it from the internet.
So
Well, if you had been around somebody with COVID for at least 15 minutes and they had the virus, it will pick that up. COVID. So you keep it on all the time. And no exposures, and tells you no exposures detected. And they last did a check today at 7:27. So they check it every day. And it's called COVID virus. So you look it up in your app section. And I don't see why most people don't have it.
So,
Government provides it.
Diane,
COVID.
you're on mute, Diane.
All one word. Right here.
Diane, are you even there? I think Diane is faking it. Well,
Yeah, and then once you get it and you go inside of it, because I didn't even realize you could use it somewhere else. Let's see. Share.
hey, Murph. Hey, Murph. No, it's all right. I know you guys were intense in conversation, but I was curious because I'm gonna ask Reggie the same thing. You guys really have large feet. What size? What size is that?
I'll tell you on one condition.
Okay.
On one condition, I'll tell you exactly what size, as long as you ask Santa to bring me dozens of shoes. Then you can know.
I'll ask him.
No. Haven't show.
Well, wait a minute, but Bill's about to answer.
And then tell him. What?
He wears a size 13.
Well, it's shoes like this, Christian, it's just a 12.
And Reggie, I'll put the word in with Santa.
No, Reggie wears a 10.
No, that's bigger than a 10.
No. Foot fetish.
Yeah, that's a foot fetish. It's out now. Just like,
Yeah, you could play basketball.
Remember, I'm below 6 feet tall.
yeah, you're a big guy. And Murphy's about 6'3". Hey, Bill, were you 6'3" or 6'4"?
Oh, there is dessert. So, Bill, bring us a dessert, please.
Look at him. Ordering, oh, I'm not for me.
Wait, Reggie, I tell people I wear 7, but a 7.5 feels so good, I buy an 8.
Chocolate or apple? Chocolate or apple? You have your choice.
Oh, you pick these up to eat them.
It's finger food.
Okay.
Nothing for me. Yeah, but I have to be careful. No, it's finger food, no fork. It won't work with a fork.
Roberta says you actually pick it up and eat it.
Yeah. Or take it home, or put it in your pocket. Put it in your pocket, Reggie. Put it in your pocket and eat it at home.
I tried this with the fork. and the crumble goes all over the place.
Yeah.
Never just eat it. You want a fork?
Roberta's gonna beat me up. If I get a fork.
No, he cannot have a fork. Hey, Reggie, I bet you could do it in one go.
Just show me how it's done.
So Paul, who's Alabama playing?
Well, with the apples, you have to bite all
They're
the
number
way
2 or
through.
3, aren't they?
Because if you don't, then all the apples come off at one time.
Oh, okay. And that's is that on regular television?
What?
31st, right? That's great. New Year's Eve entertainment.
What? Oh, then an apple. This is a mess.
Ginger's not gonna be happy about staying home here.
I mean,
We got Bill serving all
you
the
can
tables.
scare her with COVID. Ginger doesn't listen to his crap either. Ginger says, "Give me a break, Paul."
This apple was very messy to eat. Very messy.
You want another napkin?
Yeah. I have nothing.
I'll get
Thank you.
But
anybody, I will be happy to give more.
Yes. They're a little fussy today.
I know.
I
What
don't
am
know
I gonna
what
do with you guys?
I don't know what to do with them.
You dress them up, but you can't take them out.
They've been in the house so long.
I know.
It's the idea of having to spend more time at home. I think.
Yeah, it's really depressing. Oh,
having dessert there.
I'm not a sweets. Not big on sweets.
He says that all the time. And then he'll bring something home, something sweet, like he might have brought me one of these. Or if he brought 2 of them, he would eat at least one of them.
No, I wouldn't.
Yeah, you do, like the
Like,
A birthday
for
cake
example,
From Vanille,
I took a bite.
took a big piece of it.
You still remember that?
Janice's father, and he always has to have dessert after the meal. It's considered anything not to have dessert.
Well, you know,
Hey, Jim.
when I was working,
Jim,
the New York
how's Jennifer?
we would go out and supply it every now and
Haven't
then.
seen you a walking dog lately.
I always wanted dessert. But by the time I got to the end, I didn't really want it. So I would always order my dessert.
Local.
Ate my dessert and then ate whatever food I wanted to eat. And so, you know, that broke me now. I don't crave dessert anymore.
But when I was growing up, we cannot have dessert anymore. And so my aunt would find us to have dessert before
Eat yours yet, Rich? You eat yours yet?
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
We don't even consider dessert when we're.
Hey, Paul, did you get my text about $500 to the Boys and Girls Club? I don't think you got it. The question is, in our contribution fund, we had another $500 for Boys and Girls Club, right? Not part of the grant, but apart from the grant. And I tried to look in Dropbox. I don't know. I don't even know if we had put it in. Well,
Jackie, would you like another one?
I tried to get in Dropbox, but they canceled my password. They did. And they said they would send me an email about getting a new password, and they didn't. And I didn't have time to fool around with it. I'll keep trying. I'll send you another text.
Better with email.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll send you an email.
You rather have email.
Most people are.
I notified the deck, and I'm busy doing something else, so I don't bother looking at it.
Oh, okay.
And then I forget about it.
It's the
Email it is.
Younger generation.
You know, some people like text, some people like.
It's the younger generation that does a lot more texting.
She says it's the younger generation, Paul. That would exclude you.
Nobody's gonna mistake me for that.
Okay, hopefully everybody's finishing up their dessert. I have one other quick announcement I wanted to make, and then we'll get into happy dollars.
Oh, we need a COVID report.
What's that?
COVID report.
Okay, COVID report.
Paul
Got
is
a mouthful,
chewing.
too. Go ahead, Paul. I'll make this announcement. Rotary International.
I'm not rushing you. You can stay here as long as you want.
Okay.
I just wanted to get the food while it was hot, and so stay as long as you want.
Okay.
I'm not rushing you.
Thanks, Roberta. Rotary International, as well as the district, are putting out announcements of efforts to help the people at the Kentucky tornadoes. So I'm not going to go through all the details here, but both are making an effort, and I will pass on the information to the club. We can elect to do something as a club, but you're also welcome as an individual to go through either Rotary International or the district to make donations or offer help in any way you choose to do. So look for that in emails and let's help them out. All right, Paul.
Okay. Well, as most of you know, I look at all the data for the Eastern Shore and Virginia Beach and a few other places. Once a week, like at the end of Friday, the end of Friday data. As of last Friday, the incidence of COVID in our state was continuing to go up as it was in Virginia Beach. Somewhat surprisingly, actually the incidence went down on Eastern Shore and Cape Charles a little bit last week. There was only one new case in Cape Charles last week. And then Northampton County was a little less, and Accomack County as well. Although everywhere else had gone up. And I think that was just a statistical aberration. The Omicron variant was already beginning to hit DC area last week because that area had really gone up big time. And the news now is that Omicron has gone from, it was just first detected in the United States a couple of weeks ago. And now it makes up over 75% of the new cases being diagnosed. In the DC area in particular, it's just exploded, as it has in many of the metropolitan areas in the Northeast. I think it's inevitable that that's going to hit Virginia Beach very soon, and then Eastern Shore. The experts are now predicting that the surge is going to peak at a very high level, probably much higher than last winter's level in January. It'll be accelerated by the fall holiday get-togethers. And but some experts are saying, well, the good thing is it's going to really explode and get to a very high level, but then everybody's going to get it, and then it's going to precipitously fall again. So it's, some people are still saying that it's probably going to be milder. So far, it appears to be milder than the disease caused by the previous variants. But the latest, there was a group from England that said a day or two ago that they looked at the data very closely, and they thought that that was sort of factitious, that it looked like it was a milder disease because there's so much immunity in the population already that they were getting a mild disease. But for the people that are unvaccinated, it may well be as severe as any other variant. So, don't take great comfort if you're unvaccinated that this is a mild disease. And it's clear that having previously had COVID doesn't protect you against getting the Omicron variant. Previous vaccinations don't protect you against getting the Omicron variant. The booster, if you get 3 jabs, you are fairly protected against getting the Omicron variant, but certainly are protected against getting severe disease. So, if you haven't got your booster yet, get it. It's going to sweep through the entire United States in the next few weeks. If you want to avoid getting it and spreading it yourself, wear a mask in all indoor public spaces, despite your level of vaccination. And another scary thing about the Omicron is that the antibody cocktail that's being given now early in the COVID disease that has been quite effective at preventing severe disease is not working against Omicron. There are some pills that hopefully will be approved on the end of December that you can take. That will be one by Pfizer, I think. It's probably going to reduce, if you get started within 5 days of symptoms, will probably reduce the risk of hospitalization by 80 or 90%. But that's not available yet.
Mark, before I add anything.
That was just the same thing, and I told Paul earlier, I saw a young lady this morning that was late teens, she tested positive for flu, so. We've had a couple of people that work in our office that got really sick, they got tested, just had one of the common cold viruses. You know, there's other things out there.
Yeah. Well, I saw something on the news this morning from doctors that were being interviewed. They said it appears to be a pretty quick beginning to end with the Omicron. It's like a 6-week period of a big peak and then it falls off. So hopefully we experience the same thing or even shorter. But the other thing I saw too, you spoke of the other treatment pill that's coming out. I saw something sort of intermixed with that is we're at some risk of some of the ingredients in that maybe a short supply.
Oh, yeah.
So they may not be able to produce enough of the pills because they don't have the materials to produce the pill. It's part of the supply chain.
Right.
So just keep that in mind. All right, well, as usual, a mix of good and bad news, I guess. Hopefully we get to the point where we don't have to have those discussions anymore. All right, with that, let's do some happy stuff. How about happy dollars? Anybody?
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 So, okay, well, I will do 10 happy dollars. And the reason I'm so happy is we've had another opportunity to get together in fellowship. I am continuously boosted by, thank you, Jim, by the fellowship of my fellow Rotarians. So I'm really happy about that, on top of the hot holiday season happiness. $10 worth.
All right, $10 bill paid. Anybody else?
I've got 10 happy dollars. Two of my 3 grandsons this week received their early acceptance letter from college, and one of them got his from Virginia Tech in Longwood, and my other grandson got word from his congressman this week that he's got.
Wow.
Gave him the congressional appointment. Really happy about that. Now, he still has to pass the Naval Academy entrance requirements, and there's a physical test. And
I'll do that.
It's not a guarantee, but it's way down the road.
You know, one thing I never knew, but I'm curious about all the military academies. Are they all year long, or do they get a summer vacation like regular?
No, you have a duty station. Well, I don't know about the other. At the end of the semester, you will
Summer camp.
Okay.
Congratulations, Bill.
Yeah, that's great.
That's Annapolis?
Okay. Yeah, he's still waiting to hear back from UVA. That was one of the other-
Fantastic.
So I'm pretty certain though that if he passes all the way to the Naval Academy, that's where he's interested in serving.
Great.
Congratulations.
Yeah, we're real proud of that.
And I'm gonna cough up $10 myself. Heading up to Baltimore Christmas Eve. I got one of my younger brothers who lives in Myrtle Beach. He's coming up for Christmas Eve. He'll lay over with me here, and then I'll drive up the rest of the way to Town Hall Park, which is north of Baltimore, about halfway to Pennsylvania, where my brother Steve lives, and we'll have a family get together up there. I didn't make it last year because I wasn't vaccinated yet. And I wanted to go see my new great granddaughter, and I didn't want any chance of anything happening with COVID. So I sat home all by myself. And I hated it. I hated it.
Yeah.
And I'm really looking forward to seeing all my family up there this Christmas. And we'll lay over up there and then come home to my place day after Christmas. My brother Bob will lay over one more night, and then he'll head back the next day to Myrtle Beach.
So I have 10 happy dollars for 2 things. First was Diane and I enjoyed a great week in Williamsburg. Got back on Saturday. great. CW Corn Williamsburg is always a great place at the time. Christmas time, so we had a great good time there with friends. The second $5 is for my daughter and her family. They are heading to folks that came over from the States to Italy and Switzerland for Christmas. And we'll be back right before New Year's. Unfortunately, they're going there without their father, because he came back from the trip and tested positive and asked to quarantine for 14 days. So anyway, he's okay. He's okay. It's just, yes.
Okay, Maddie.
Well, I have $10 for happy occasion because I am traveling to California to be with my siblings for the holidays. And I'm happy about that. And then we're going to take a trip across Death Valley and Joshua National Park. And I look forward to that. $10.
Sounds like this whole COVID thing hasn't affected your worldwide travels.
Well, and I also had the COVID rapid test kit that I got from Ray Folks this morning.
All right, anybody else? All right, did everybody finish their lunch? Happy? All right, why don't we go ahead and end the meeting then? So you have some time to.
Paul.
I should make one more announcement.
Okay.
I sent an email out to people that still hadn't paid their dues and Rotary Foundation for this quarter. I'm closing it out Christmas Day probably. So you got what, 4 or 5 more days?
4 days.
4 days to get your money to me. Otherwise, you won't be in the count of the foundation contributions that go to Rotary International that I have to get off in the mail before the end of the year.
I saw it.
I don't think your name was on that list.
I saw it.
Okay. I think you were copied in with the people on that list of the people who haven't paid yet, but you weren't one of the ones that haven't paid.
I got the email too. We're gonna have more people.
More people than I thought.
Yeah.
Mr. President.
Okay. Real quick, Paul, question for you.
Oh,
Go ahead.
you can finish with Paul, but I would like to hear the strategy that was mentioned in the earlier part of the meeting.
Oh, I was done.
Okay.
Okay. I volunteered a few weeks ago to bring a few people together so we could structure a framework for a spring fundraiser, since we need to raise money even in spite of COVID. So a few days ago, we had a telephone call with Reggie, with Chuck, Bill Murphy, and myself. Paul was invited but couldn't make it, but he's part of this team. And the whole idea is to put together a parcel of art, Eastern Shore art, if you will. And we have taken responsibility for contacting people that have Eastern Shore art, like at altitude. What's the studio in Onancock? Willie Crockett's and I just saw her the other night, Peterson, Thelma Peterson. We're gonna contact the Lemon Tree and one more.
It was antiques.
Oh, an antique store?
Yeah, there was a person mentioned, somebody mentioned.
Anyway, so we're gonna get a lot of art together, and we haven't figured out how we'll do the raffle yet. But some of these names are big names on the Eastern Shore, and it should be easy to sell raffle tickets and raise money in the January, March timeframe. So are you happy now?
Yes, and I still have something to say. Folk art, which is a big part of the Eastern Shore. Danny is his name. He has a gallery, Doughty, in Onancock.
Oh, yeah. I was confusing him with Crockett.
Perhaps so.
Well, Jackie, you've earned your rent this week.
I wake up having earned something.
Yeah, I can tell you, Willie Crockett has a large following, not just here, but
Yeah.
across the US.
So we'll add that to the list.
And there's also another lady, Danny Doughty.
Yeah.
Is that Buck?
That's another one. We should get Buck to donate something too.
Oh, yeah, he's got some good
Yeah,
stuff.
so we have two. We're gonna get as many people, we'll ask as many and hope, at least half or more give. And
Paul has some.
even if it's a small piece.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The idea is to auction it off, and at the same time, the donation that the art studio makes to us, we'll be promoting them, saying, hey, these guys are great. They donated this stuff. Can you believe it? And maybe drumming up some business for them. It's good advertising for them.
So three things. First of all, Jackie earns her rent just having to have spend, the night.
Paul, we can't hear you with that mask on. What did he say?
I earned. Just
Oh,
having to spend time.
You woke up having earned her rent. Second, have we heard anything from any of these people yet about any commitments?
No, we haven't. We decided we wait
There's almost
until.
money in the bank once we do.
Yeah, but we decided we wouldn't ask until after the holidays because people are busy selling their stuff right now.
And thirdly, my suggestion would be to do it like the library and have different raffles for each item.
Well, that's what I agree with. Bill thinks it's all.
Oh, no.
We'll have.
Some people are much more
Let's get the
interested in
stuff
one
and see what we have, and then we can decide how we're gonna wrap
item.
it.
I think we have a chance of making more money by having
Yeah, I agree.
5 different raffles.
That can be argued, but we won't do it now.
Yeah.
I'll come to that maybe.
Okay, well, you're on the committee.
The one, go ahead.
We got Turner. Yeah, Turner's on it, yeah.
One question for you, Paul, for the dinner on January 4.
Yeah.
If people invite family members, guests, if people invite guests, what will it cost per guest?
I don't know. I asked Roberta, I don't know if she can hear me, at the end of maybe a week ago, come up with a price for the evening meeting January 4th. She hasn't given me that yet.
All right.
But that's, we'll send an email notifying everybody.
She obviously wants a count. So I'm gonna put out an email probably today, no later than tomorrow to the group, and we want to get a count of members coming and any guests. You don't need to name the guests, but hey, I'm bringing 2 guests or 1 guest. Or no guest.
Right. And if you commit to a guest, you can pay for it.
Yeah.
It'll be billed.
So we'll need to get that to Roberta about a week ahead of time, so she can plan the meal out, get any supplies she needs. Okay, ready. All right, why don't we all finish up the meeting? Stand, please.
Are you able to download
For the things we think, say, and do. Number 1.
Is it the truth?
Number 2.
Is fair to all concerned?
Number 3.
With Bill.
Number 4.
Will be beneficial for all concerned.
We got Stan this time. Hey, Stan, what's number 5?
Will we have some fun?
Yes, we will, because it's a
All
holiday.
right.
Merry Christmas to everybody.
Number 3.
Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
All right. Merry Christmas, everyone.
All right, good meeting. So I thought we were voting on something. When is the voting?
We voted already.
I stepped
We voted
out.
on the slate of officers for next.
Okay, yeah, I had.
That's
to
all
go
right. Yeah, we
down.
put you in for president, Diane.
Yeah, well, I happen to know that's not true.
All right,
But
guys,
thanks for the-
have a Merry
for the-
Christmas.
You too.
Adios. See